Ah!
Stop breakfast party.
The platinum microphones are on.
.601. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
The word of the day today is cold.
Yeah, that's
Cold.
the word.
Yeah, cold.
Freezing.
Yeah.
I got a little scared by that snow yesterday. Did you see snow flurries yesterday?
There were a few, yes.
I went out to get something out of my car once I got home yesterday afternoon, and I went outside, and I was like, whoa. It kind of scared me.
Mm-hmm.
And I live like on a hill, like an incline, so I went out and turned my car around facing down the hill that way, just in case.
Did you not look at a weather forecast? You
I
thought
did.
Maybe
I
some
actually
sort
talk
of,
about it here on the show every day, every 30 minutes.
Right, I understand that. So you knew there was no impromptu blizzard, but you were, and I quote, scared.
Yeah, I was a little timid because I took a nap, woke up, had to go get whatever it was out of my car, and I didn't know where I was. It was one of those like, whoa, I forgot the forecast.
Ah, okay.
So I scared my own self. It's my fault.
Freaked out, and even though you say the weather 27 times a day, you thought maybe you had gotten it wrong, or maybe some sneak attack blizzard had come in. And
I also thought it was Thursday afternoon. It was just
that'd be nice.
I was all out of proportion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
Well, I have good
got a little
news
worried.
for you. That is the voice of Freddy Mac, who right now is a radio medium superstar in a small-ish type city in Roanoke,
Sure.
Virginia, and that's his career for now.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that all works out. If it does not, you, my friend, have a career in deciding whether or not the schools around here should close, because that I feel is the prevailing attitude of they see a few flakes, they freak out, they forget where they are, they forget what day of the year it is, all of those things, and they close.
Oh, I would have closed all the schools.
Yes.
Last night.
Oh, a lot of them
yesterday
did that,
afternoon
so.
around like 3 p.m. I would have closed school for today. So, we definitely got a full list of school closings and delays.
Yes.
We'll get to that.
And then, as you head on your way to work this morning, you may see many children playing in their yards, putting together dirt men, trying to roll out leaves.
Yeah, they got twig arms. They got the carrot nose.
Into some sort of snowman figurine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure where, but
man,
good on you.
Right.
I get it.
No school today.
I don't know.
Wow.
Even know.
And a lot of them were announced last night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's literally nothing on the ground.
Well, you get up in the mountains, and
Up in
I
the
do
mountains is
understand
different, right.
that is a different situation. So that does happen. I heard you had a sad Christmas tree at your house or somewhere. I heard Monica told stories. Monica, by the way, is out the rest of this week because she's dealing with her kids.
Yeah.
Because she is single momming it up. And I don't know if you knew this, but very few daycare centers or babysitters are available at 4:30 in the morning. So she'll be home with them. And she told me something about you and your friends having a very sad Christmas tree.
Well, I was telling her one of my friends, I saw on Snapchat that they had a sad Christmas tree. They were filming their kid in the video, and the kid ran across the living room, and I was able to catch a glimpse,
of
a
their
long
sad
glimpse
Christmas tree.
of their Christmas tree that had no decorations on it, or no ornaments, no lights, nothing.
Just dark, naked tree.
A bare tree just on the Christmas tree stand in the corner of the living room. And I was like, is that what people do? Maybe they put their tree up and
they
then a
hadn't
few
had
days
a chance yet.
Maybe, and they put their ornaments on a couple days later.
Where's
I thought
the
that was a thing.
etiquette on your friends or people you care about or people you follow on social media breaking the news to them that their social media endeavors are bad and they're wasting their time? For example, I have a friend who I follow on Instagram. I think we've talked about it before because you know me when it comes to Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I love me some food, food porn, K92 Zach. You can hit me up. You got K92 Freddy Mac as well. That's your Instagram, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I did food porn from last night is on there as well. I have a friend who posts food porn, and he's terrible at it. He's very bad.
It's like he calls it food porn.
All his pictures are foggy and sad, and he makes the food not look good. All the food looks like the picture was taken inside the steam room at the gym.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why he keeps doing it. And now I've realized he has expanded his project. He now has a website.
Oh. of food, of this quote unquote food porn.
Yes. So now this man is wasting precious time. He could be spending it with his children. He's not. He's maintaining this blog of awful.
Oh, no.
And somebody needs to tell him your food porn game is bad, man.
Yeah,
it's bad.
He's wasting the URL.
He's using up space on the internet.
Come on, man.
It's valuable.
That for something else.
We could mine Bitcoin on that thing.
Seriously. Yeah, I don't know. I think you should if you're friends enough with someone, you should be able to tell them, hey, you know, that doesn't look good.
Okay.
Especially with something with food. Now,
All right.
this Christmas tree, I later found on, it's kind of a thing. Like, a lot of listeners do this.
They do a naked Christmas tree.
Where it's naked at first, and then a couple days later, they'll add stuff on.
Right.
Like, there was a listener who texted in the other day that said, my Christmas tree is up. Some gifts are wrapped under the tree. No ornaments. Blew my mind because I just thought it was a process. You know, you put it all together all at one time.
I'd be concerned if we decided that was like a new look. It was a new fashion thing. We're just going to do the naked tree. But I guess if you put it up and then you're lazy for a few days. Fred, to answer your question, we are not good enough friends for me to sell him that. I would consider us more acquaintances through other friends.
As long as you don't enable him. You don't like the pictures.
No.
There are people that do, I'm sure, and people think, oh, that looks kind of tasty.
They do. They say delicious. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Don't encourage him.
Don't enable people like that.
If you could all make me one holiday promise this Christmas season is please stop enabling your friends on social media. The ones that post whiny posts all the time. Don't comment.
Yeah.
Don't. And when they say unspoken request, don't.
No.
Don't. We got you, girl. Do not. Don't encourage them. This is what they do, and it's never going to stop because you're the same people who go, oh, my God, I'm so sick of everyone whining and complaining on Facebook. You're doing this. It's your fault. Stop it.
That's why they keep doing it.
Stop liking their posts. Stop commenting on them. Don't do it anymore. Join us instead.
Please.
On social media. We're live. We broadcast live video. Chat with us. It's good chat. It's fun chat.
It's good for you. No negativity here. Positive vibes
Well, occasional negativity, but it's done with a humorous spin. It's called Zach's Anger Diary. So good morning, and you can join us. It's a K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. You can hit us up there. You can always text 52353 as well. Hot list rolling next. They may be back together, but he is still not welcome at her house for Christmas. The family says, get out. That's next.
In the morning.
What is up?
Cousin Kevin's birthday.
Dalashine. I know. I already sent him a birthday wish.
for real?
So there you go. Good morning, Dalashine. Susan, what up? Joyce, good morning. Gerard, Justin, hello. Jeff,
Hello.
Noel, Stephen, Gary, Haley, Dana, Veronica, and first comment of the day, Tasha. Tasha in the house. Shout out to Tasha. She in charge of this beast. Hooda badooda. Honey, nunny, noony. Oh, when you do the schools, I mean, if you want, pare it down to just the counties and the cities.
Okay.
Don't be sitting there with every dang Head Start Academy. And I mean, most of these people already know their schools are closed or delayed.
Yeah.
So we will do it 6:20 and 6:50, and then only if something changes from there.
All right. You don't want to hear about Dayspring Christian Academy or
I think
Gateway
I'm good.
Christian School?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
I got you.
Nana una e Hooda badooda. I have not seen any comments on the roads being bad. Sherry, good luck. What's that? All right,
Went out to my
Justin.
car. I
How
was
much snow?
frightened.
How much snow is in the NRV? I don't even know. Like how much?
I
did y'all
heard.
get?
I saw some Snapchats and pictures and stuff. It wasn't looking good. This is yesterday afternoon though. Dublin wasn't looking good. Withville-ish area and stuff.
Susan, Channel 7 is reporting pockets of slick road conditions, but I'm guessing that's more.
Can't blame me for trying.
Pew, pew.
Dirty Steve's.
K92, Miss Monica's Hot List.
It's me today. It's not Miss Monica. She is out. Justin Bieber is not welcome at Selena Gomez's house for the holidays.
Oh.
Yep, they're back together, but her family says, all right there, dirtbag, we don't really like you yet.
Yeah, you got to earn that back. You got to earn that trust back and love from the family because he did her pretty dirty.
Well, and a lot of her family believes that he's the reason she ended up in rehab and
That
had all
thing
those
too.
problems, which is probably true. So, yeah, Justin's parents, they're overjoyed. We love Selena, blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
If he's happy, we're happy.
Selena's family, not so much. They say don't bring him to any family events. So if you're going to be here, he is not invited. Though this is, these are tabloids, so we'll find out at the holiday season if that is in fact the case.
Interesting.
Don't mess with Beyonce. Don't cross Beyonce. Don't try to make money off Beyonce.
Never.
Beyonce has shut down a brewery in Brooklyn because they had a beer called Beeryonce.
Stop it. What?
Yeah, out.
Why? I mean, what's the big deal?
Cease and desist. The woman said they made this beer in Beyonce's honor, and Beyonce said, cool, stop. My honor is for me to make money off of and nobody else.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they shut it down. Now,
It's not like the beer is called the Beyonce.
it is called Beeryonce.
Exactly. It's different.
The one
Let me live.
problem is because the label uses the same pink lettering featured on her 2013 album, I guess. So it's, there's that.
Change the lettering and keep the name.
Now the woman says, as a Hispanic female-run business, I am very inspired by her, so I thought I'd pay homage. We're disappointed she didn't take it as a compliment. Fun while it lasted. They're not doing it anymore. They're done. That's all.
You don't want to get in trouble with Beyonce. And then there's the Beehive on social media where all Beyonce's fans and they'll come and get you too.
Yeah, they will eat your face, and they're done with you, so no more Beeryonce for anybody.
It must have tasted nasty.
They'll sell what they have. Yeah, it's probably
Probably
didn't
was
sell-
gross.
Didn't sell that well. Now they probably think we'll just stop.
Yeah.
And the last because they say we'll sell what we have left, and we're not making any more. So now they probably think, all right, the price just went up on Beeryonce.
Yeah, seriously.
Kendrick Lamar says he thinks he was abducted by aliens as a child.
All right.
He's a weird dude.
See, he's very intriguing.
He's
He's unique.
individual.
Uh-huh.
He's a very creative mind. He
Very.
thinks differently than many of us.
Very.
And he says he once saw an alien when he was 6 years old. He says, nobody believed me then, and they don't believe me now. It's just something I can't really describe. I think they may have abducted me, and that's why I do what I do now.
Hey, man. I don't know what that Compton life is like, Crips and Bloods and being out in the streets and gang life and all of that. I grew up in the suburbs, but
Yes, you did.
Maybe there's some kind of crazy street life where he saw a ghost and thought it was an alien, and
Maybe he was abducted by aliens.
they gave him like a really, really fast speaking ability and stuff like that. 'cause
Hey, if
he's,
that's what gets you nominated for 7 Grammys, y'all
crushing
come
it.
get me now. I'm good.
he's crushing it, man.
Be gentle with the explorations that I hear about.
That's interesting.
I'm making the sacrifice if I can pull down some awards here.
That makes me like wonder because it's like, okay, I thought he was crazy because that's along the lines of the flat earther people, right? Kinda.
Not as much because I don't think you can fully prove that one. Flat Earth, all right? There's a Earth and it's round. Like this one's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Just keep walking and you'll end up where you started. That kind of thing.
Okay, sure.
The aliens, we could say 99%, but there's a 1%. Flat Earth, 100%. This is okay. There's no argument here.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a little disappointed. That's all.
Okay.
In his unique take on aliens.
Again, I am choosing to be open to alien abduction. Don't be just kidnapping me. That's no fun.
That's no fun.
I don't want to be doing
Back
that.
of somebody's
End up in
van.
nobody's trunk or anything. This is for spaceships only, all right? Just be clear. 6:15, Kevin Hart feet. What are those? We will explain next on your thing. Alien abduction only. No kidnapping. Not in for that. Not yet.
It's not good enough for me.
Well, my first comment of the day is what I see. Gerard, maybe whatever you see is different. I see Tasha. She's the first one to come up. Oh, what's up, Chef T? How you doing?
Chef T was good.
Okay. A little icy down there in Pulaski.
Oh, you should have come up here and bring some breakfast.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to him. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that.
Do not.
We do miss you.
Do not do that. Especially if you don't do it on a day Monica's not here. She'll be furious.
Yeah, got to take that into account. Is never right.
Maybe not. How about maybe Gerard's is never right?
It is very interesting how each computer can be like
Yeah.
so different.
Well, I think what happens is if I don't open it right away, like if I'm not the first person to kind of open it and be in there, then I won't necessarily get the accurate feed, because if you open it up and there's already comments, they're not necessarily in chronological order. Facebook throws them all over the place, which makes no sense.
Stupid.
Good morning, Caitlin. Hello.
Oh, sorry, Sherry. Joint commission.
Hello.
Oof. Joint commission is good and bad.
What is Joint Commission?
Having worked in retail, like it's when everybody, correct me if I'm wrong, it's when everybody is working towards just making the most money possible, and then you split the commission off of
yes.
sales.
Okay, so you have lazy people that won't do anything.
Right. That's probably why she's worried. So, I mean, it's a good and a bad. There's a blessing and a curse, really. But I wish you the best of luck in that. That is loud.
You think?
Wow.
You show you. Hey, down for blue, blah blue. Hey, oh, everybody.
Hump day.
Did a voted and hats on the jets on the blue did hello, Debbie. Hello, Tiffany. Well, Gerard, I don't care what yours says.
Oh, he came with the receipts.
I don't. Yours is an amateur submission. You are not the professional radio host. You're like when people call in rule infractions in golf. Like,
Oh, those people. Those people.
work your body.
Huh, Gerard? Big baller will.
That's right, big baller. Send all my children to Eastern Europe. Have fun. You know he ain't gonna be there watching them. Who's watching his kids? Idiots.
His oldest son.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac. Today, dude party. Zach, Freddy Mac. Hello. Monica's doing this mothering thing.
It's getting pretty popular.
Yeah.
A lot of people like doing it. They enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding.
She found out yesterday she has 2 children that live in her house. Shocker.
Yeah, she had no idea.
I know.
It's like for like 9 years now. She's had at least one.
She, for the longest time, thought she had these tiny butlers, and they were just in charge of doing stuff for her.
Little servants.
And today she found out that those servants actually require her attention, and since her husband is out of town, she must take care of them.
She
Who
has
knew?
to watch.
Wild.
Keep an eye on.
It is. So she, I guarantee you, will be eventually stalking us on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page where we do the live video stream.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't awake yet. So as soon as some kid wakes her up in that house, I guarantee she gonna pop on there.
I'm sure to be soon, too.
She'll be more active on that Facebook feed when she ain't here.
She does that. When she leaves out of here and goes to the bathroom or the kitchen to grab some coffee and stuff when she's here, then she's like actually watching.
Yeah.
It's fun.
She likes to creep on y'all.
Yeah.
So she will definitely be doing that later on today. You can always text us 52353. Getting reports this morning of some slippery road conditions in places in the NRV. That's what we have so far. If you want to give a sort of a backdoor road report where you are, if it's fine, don't bother. You're good. Okay, we'll assume it's fine and you don't have to do anything. A lot of places that's fine. It's cold out this morning.
Oh,
but
very cold.
That's okay.
Freezing.
We can handle that.
Yeah.
But sometimes we'll delay school anyway because, well, it's cold. And in 2 hours, when it will be 3 degrees warmer, I guess then it's okay to put the kids on.
That's basically what it is.
We can't have them out at the bus. It's 22 degrees. We can have them out there when it's 24. 24 will be fine in 2 hours.
It's interesting how they do that whole thing.
Yeah.
School
So
bus.
hit us up. What do you have circled on your calendar? You working towards something? Maybe it's a vacation. Maybe trying to lose weight for something. Maybe already got bikini season circled. Maybe you're Monica Brooks and you have circled January 26th and you are prepping your feet for Kevin Hart. Who knew? But Kevin Hart feet, that's a thing.
So to make sure my feet are smooth and ready
Gotcha.
for the big day.
Smooth.
Because I said no socks, no shoes,
Well,
none of that.
I can't make Kevin Hart take his socks off because he doesn't want to. So
He doesn't want to?
No, he
That's
has
what he
nasty
said
feet.
that.
He already said that. We had the conversation in the very beginning.
Well, because I think that has to be one of the rules. It has to be even.
It's just socks.
Should point out, in case you don't know what the heck we're talking about here, Kevin Hart, A-list comedian, will be in Roanoke in January, and he has accepted the challenge to prove finally, without a shadow of a doubt, he's taller than Miss Monica, because he is.
He is.
No one believes he's shorter except for Monica. So we need to shut her down. I guarantee you she will have some sort of excuse as to why he's taller when he is taller.
Right.
Something about how he got to stand on the upstairs part of the earth or something.
Some crazy, you know how Monica
He got
is.
to stand to
Right.
the east, and I had to stand to the west where the sun was setting, and
Right.
that means the earth is lower, and
It was
that's
tilting.
What, yeah, exactly. Some sort of axis of the earth excuse.
Yeah.
But
We've
we'll
measured
know.
her.
At the very least, we will know.
Socks ain't really making that much of a
We'll
difference.
see. All right, then.
Nobody's wearing like pillow socks in
Yeah.
some effort to like cheat themselves up.
socks.
He's not wearing lifts in his
Oh,
socks.
we need to take them off and verify that.
Oh, come on.
Gotta
Monica.
lift in his
You
socks.
just got to take this
I will
L.
ask that question. But
You'll
yeah, why
find
would my feet to look
both
good?
of you can wear socks, and then it's even, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That
but I
too.
want to make sure my feet are smooth and ready for the day. So I've been putting Vaseline in my socks. That helps your feet. If you put your your foot in a sock full of Vaseline overnight, it kind of marinates your foot a little bit.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah,
No,
it is a thing. It
no.
does. It does make your skin
Zach,
softer on your feet. It
no.
does.
Fred,
It
you're
does.
Metro. I don't think that's a thing.
Zach.
Vaseline works for everything.
And we call her like Agent 41 because
Yes.
she's right 41% of the time. And after she said that lotion or Vaseline sock thing, we got a ton of texts saying that it's true. People do that.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Though, just because other people are doing it doesn't make it right. Well, at least
Very
put it-
true.
There's
That's
plenty of things
kinda
in the
weird.
world where that is not necessarily true. But we do know Monica is home today, lubing up her feet and preparing them to be nice, shiny, and slippery
Smooth.
for Kevin Hart, who does not want to see her feet.
Yeah.
None of us want to see her feet.
No, I'm not interested.
So
Not interested.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I'm not
Not a
either.
feet
But
guy.
that's, well, I am interested in them just in socks, shoes. I don't care. Just I think even if she tries to put high shoes on, he's still going to be taller than her.
Yeah.
I think he's got a good 2 to 3 inches on her.
He does. We've measured Monica here in the studio.
5'1"
on the
and
show.
3/4.
We gave her like half an inch or
We
something.
gave her 5'2", and
Okay,
she was
yeah.
5'1" and 3/4.
Yeah, yeah,
And she says
so.
she's quote like 5'5".
No, you're not.
You're not.
And it's okay. But we love it, though. It's a little friendly competition.
Right.
Now we're going to make it official in January.
Well,
Can't wait.
if she wasn't as insane, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. So I very much appreciate Agent 41 for all of the content she brings to this show.
Oh, yeah.
Because without it, we have nothing. In the meantime, how much would you pay for other people to do your Christmas chores for you?
Ooh.
All the stuff you don't want to do. Details next in the scoop. Look.
K92
Traffic.
now.
As of right now, we are clear on the roads. If you see something, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. I know some people have said on the Facebook Live, at least, that some roads, maybe in the NRV,
Yeah.
are a little
Some slippery
icy
spots.
and-
I have
yeah.
a text from Craig County saying that Salt Bay got a little carried away on the roads and
throwing salt
threw
down.
a bunch of salt down. But it's better than being slippery, so we'll
Very
look at
true.
it that way.
Yeah, very cold today, getting to 35. Not as windy tonight as yesterday, but it'll still be about 23 where it is now. 22 at K92. School closings today, lots of them. Bland County, new this morning rather. Bland County and Roanoke County, Radford City, Pulaski County, Patrick County, Montgomery County, And Floyd County as well, Giles County on there is closed. And 2-hour delays new this morning, Roanoke Catholic School, and as well as Galax City, Bath County, Carroll County, Galax County, Grayson County. So all school closings and delays online anytime, K92radio.com. We got the full list there for you. And your next K92 traffic and school update in less than 30 minutes.
Wow. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Yibba-da-da. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Gerard is just home feeling his feet this morning. Just rubbing up on him.
Gross.
What up, Steven? What up, Tiffany? What up, Crystal? Crystal. Hello, Crystal. How are you? How are going?
I'm going to have to try that. I forgot last night. Try this Vaseline thing. But I can't sleep with socks on. It's uncomfortable.
Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop, schmoink. Schmoinky.
Mr. Grinch.
Bada-booda. Hey, Peyton. Marcelos. What up? Or is it Marcellos? We'll go with Marcelos for now. What up, y'all? Oh, me, oh, my. Let's see. Do I want more coffee? I've had my usual designated amount of coffee, but I kind of want more coffee. These are the decisions of a 6:30 brain. TV's broken today. There's no TV to stare at. Not that I really care, because I guarantee if I had the TV on, you know what it would say? Alabama Senate race, Alabama Senate race, Alabama Senate race, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. I'm going to have to start bothering Tony about this microphone. It's already driving me insane. Fred, good news. I saw that your chair has received a new seat. I saw it back there with a new seat on it. Yeah, I don't know. Are they covering that, or are they just did they just get they go to like discount seats from a junkyard somewhere?
That's what it looks like.
And they'll
order
just
us new, soft, brand new seats. It'd be a whole lot better.
You're gonna order. I don't care if you're gonna fix the seat. Order the same color as the seat.
Yeah, it was like a yellow seat cover, seat sitting part.
Or at the very least, because they'll tell me, well, you can't. They don't have those colors anymore. Well, don't order the ugliest one they have then.
Be black.
Hello, Alan. What up, Alan? Alan. Ooh. Cha 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 and a la 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 la. Oh, let me check my prize. Let me check my prizes. Where my prize? Hey, where my prize? This is alarm. What is Winter Wild?
Now we're talking about like enabling like terrible pictures on Instagram and stuff. Some people I intentionally do not watch their Snapchat story.
They don't
do anything.
Right, you don't want to encourage views.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, maybe it's just one. I'm like basically boycott them. They don't care. But
Go ahead and do a choice at 8:15 in the No Name movie game for Elmwood on Ice or the Winter Wild Zoo thing. What's up, Nate and Caitlin, or whichever one you are? I'm guessing Caitlin. What up, Caitlin? Even though Nate's name is first, I think Caitlin is the one who is truly in charge of that Facebook page. What lovers do? Oh. Ooh.
Main engine start.
You're hearing Monica,
Excuse me. I don't when you
Zach,
I actually
That's
threw
it.
an avocado at a tree this morning.
and Freddy
I
Mac.
don't like her voice. When she talks, it's just.
The K92 Mornin Thang.
Morning Thang in the house. Zach Jackson, Freddy Mac.
Yo.
Keep you updated if there's any road conditions. There's an occasional slippery spot.
Yes.
And there
Please
was
drive
a
carefully.
little bit of snow last night. Mm-hmm. But that's it.
We got some reports of lots of salt, especially in Craig County.
Well,
but
that's good.
I'd take salt over ice and slipping and hydroplaning any day. So,
Exactly. We want to salt them roads.
yeah,
So
please.
nobody goes flying off of them into a ditch somewhere. So
Messes
we'll
up the
keep
paint
track
on
of
your
that.
car,
There's
but-
plenty of children that will not be building any snowmen today because they're not at school.
I just want to build a snowman.
Yeah. Well, you cannot build a snowman.
Use the dirt.
Yep. Use the dirt. Or just sit there and say, "Can I have my iPad?" Because that's actually what's going to
That's
happen.
all you got. Read a
Yeah.
book. Read a book. Educate yourself.
Come on now.
That's what my dad used to make me do. Spring break, summer break, Christmas break. Read some books.
Ugh.
Yeah, read some. Yeah.
It's like punishment for me too, because then I have to find them a book. I gotta read a book. How come you're not reading a book? Be quiet.
No, we had like a whole book stand in me and my brother shared a room when I was much younger, and there's a whole book stand full of them. And yeah, he'd make us read. He's like, you're not going to watch TV all day long. You're not going to be on the computer and none of that.
It's a tough challenge for me when I'm sitting there with my laptop doing stuff for this show.
Yeah, you got work to do.
Yeah, and then I turn over to my kids. I'm like, all right, get off your iPads. Go do something. Well, you're on yours. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
You got nothing to tell them.
So I'm gonna classify this morning as a slight moderate overreaction to our snow or lack thereof. Yes, I understand
Little bit.
there was a little bit, but any chance that we can get to bust out a little milk and bread, I think is cool. Get it on
Yeah.
iTunes, Amazon Music, or just listen to it right now on your thing. Woo! Scoopla is next.
Man, I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was DJing that wedding and I was looking for that Trey Songz song. Hang on a second. Blah, 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 blah.
That. Oh, look, you can hear this for a second. Look at that. I think. No, you can't. Okay. La 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 la. Oh, sorry. What were you saying there before?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I love that story. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of freaking out a little bit when I saw your song pop up on Spotify when I was DJing that wedding that one
Yeah.
time. I was looking for that Trey Songz
Yeah.
song and it was on Spotify. I was
That's right.
"Whoa." That's what's up.
I know someone was bothering me yesterday. I don't want to pay for it. I'm like, it's on Spotify. It only has a sample. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's on Spotify.
Oh, the whole song's on there.
or
must-
just spend $1.
They
I'm
must.
sorry.
Yeah, it's only $1.
I don't have enough. I don't have any money. You have serious problems then.
I have $1.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And you think you buy me a bottle of rosé?
Yeah, Gerard, you can hear it because it's in the background. It's there. See.
You literally own this song. Like you wrote this song.
I own this song, yes.
So like it shouldn't be any issues.
Well, I
any
can't.
discrepancies.
I can't put it on the thing because I don't know. I thought I put the mix minus up. Oh,
Then I will push her to the floor. Milk and bread, then a lot of eggs. And if you get in my way, I'll kick you in the head. Milk and bread, cause the weatherman said milk and bread, more, milk and bread.
Oh my God! I gotta freak out.
children everywhere will be building. dirt men today.
Dirtmen.
Yes, from their big snows from yesterday.
Yeah, it's huge snow. So.
Christmas time has lots of chores, and lots of people don't want to do those chores. So
Right.
how much would you pay to have other people do the chores for you? They asked people on various things, and then it was a survey by Yelp, 10 things that stress us out this time of year and how much we'd pay to have somebody else deal with them. They must have surveyed only very rich people because I feel like all these numbers are very high. Like, I would pay somebody a certain amount to do some things, but I ain't paying anybody $143 to put my decorations up inside and outside. I'm good.
Yeah, it depends on how big your house is. Like, me living in a townhouse, no, I'm not paying that much.
Well, even
Because
if
it's not that much house.
right, well, even
Like,
if
you
you
know
got a
what I mean?
you got a huge house. If I only want, it's as much decorating as you want it to be. So if I just want a tree, then I'd just do a tree.
Yeah.
And I mean, I suppose you want
It's
to
not
pay
that
somebody $143 to turn your house into the Griswold house outside.
Right,
But I
right.
don't really need that, nor do I want to pay the light bill on that either.
Yeah, you want to ruin the city's electricity.
Would you pay, and then they say they'd pay another $128 for somebody to take it all down.
No, that's too much.
Taking
That's
it
too
down
much.
is-
Taking it down is the easy part.
See, I always find it to be the sad, depressing, pain in the butt part because Christmas is over. So it's sort of like the walk of shame the next day.
Would you?
gotta-
it's over.
It's all over, and everything just looks dirty and old and garbage, and you got to bring it up to the basement and all that stuff.
Yeah. So you rather put it up yourself and then maybe pay somebody to take it down.
Yeah, but I'd pay $10 is what I'm thinking. I'm not
Yeah.
paying $128.
You can find some kid in your neighborhood. He'll do
To
it.
have all your holiday shopping done for you, $121. Like on top of all the actual shopping.
Yeah, I still got to pay for the gifts too. Yeah.
Again,
I'd rather just do it myself.
$20. I think maybe I'd be okay with that one.
Yeah, enough for gas.
This one's about as close as I get. Have all your gifts perfectly wrapped for everyone, $96.
Okay, now that one, because I cannot wrap gifts. I suck. So I try to I do this every year. I try to have my YouTube video set up with the tutorial going while I try to wrap the gifts.
You watch YouTube tutorials on how to wrap presents.
As I wrap them. Yeah. Absolutely. See, I figure YouTube, you can learn a lot from YouTube.
You can.
As you know. I learned how to tie a bow tie on YouTube and all that.
I fixed a lawnmower thanks to YouTube.
I have not perfected the Christmas wrapping thing by heart.
I had
yet.
to YouTube the other day. We did Christmas with my dad because he was in town, and my son got some Optimus Prime Transformer thing.
Okay.
And man, it was darn near impossible to figure out how to turn that thing from Optimus Prime into the truck. It was and the instructions were stupid. I mean, they
don't make sense.
No, they show a picture with an arrow going zoop, and like that's supposed to explain everything to you.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
So I had to watch people on YouTube do it, and then I figured it out.
And then were you like, oh, that's how you do it? That's easy.
Well,
Once
now
you
I
figured
understood it once I figured it out. Yes, so there was that. But you have yet to.
I don't get that feeling when I wrap gifts.
It's just
like,
a
oh,
box.
that's
It's
it?
like over, fold in, and then you're done.
I can't get the corners down. So
Well-
it's always too much wrapping paper left on the corner where you fold it, and I want the nice
Fred, you should have grown up
triangle.
in my house where my mother forced me to wrap all the Christmas presents for all of her friends and coworkers.
Man, you got a
and
lot of
family.
practice.
I had to do it all. I had to sit there on the floor. It's why I grew up with lower back problems later. As a kid, I probably would have
wish.
paid $100 for somebody else to do this.
My parents are really good at wrapping gifts. They never taught me though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still just I'm winging it every year. So
I mean, they deprive you of a lot of things. No trick-or-treating.
no,
No water. You never swam. They didn't teach you how to do any of that
I was
stuff.
dehydrated often.
You were. He was not allowed to drink liquids of any kind. Speaking of drinking liquids, I wish Monica was here for this one. They have done studies and science is finally sticking up for men when we get sick, when we get the flu. Now, women always make fun of us.
Yeah.
According to science, we get the flu worse than women.
Oh, okay.
It's more worser.
We are sicker.
Yes, we are
That is- it's a
sicker.
proven
And
fact.
exactly. That science says that women's immune systems do a better job of fighting viruses because they have more estrogen and we have more testosterone.
Oh,
And
testosterone
so-
is weak when it really comes down to it, man.
I guess it's because during evolutionary times, it was important for our bodies to do extra testosterone, bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
And none of that estrogen. But of course, then every time we got a cold, we had to lay down and cry.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to stay in the house.
Yeah. So if they could
Okay.
be slightly more sympathetic, that's all I'd be looking for, and they never
Please?
are. And I'm going to do the unofficial science study then that estrogen does nothing to fight off a hangover, because every
No.
woman with a hangover they are the saddest little duckling on earth.
Yeah, we make this comparison all the time. Women, when they are hungover, they are much more sicker and
Yeah,
please
exactly.
help me. It's the end of the world, and which it may well be. I've been hungover a couple of times. It doesn't feel good, but we
That's
are
just-
sicker.
Fred, that's just your estrogen acting up. That's all it is.
My estrogen is out of whack.
So we get sicker, y'all
Yeah.
get more hungover.
Okay, it's fair. It's even planes.
We help you out when
Equality.
you're all with a wet paper towel on your head. I'm never drinking again. Yes, you are. Just get over it.
Yeah, 7 days later, you're back at
Right.
it.
You're not drinking today. I get it. That's
Right.
fine. We all have that. Okay, today's an off day.
Yeah.
I'm never doing this again, please. Next.
Like hangovers, this is a random question. I think it's something I saw in a movie or TV show one time. You can't get rid of a hangover by drinking more, can you?
I mean, that's
Depending
sort of-
on your
it's-
problem there.
You're not getting rid of the hangover. That's a mind over matter thing. You're just saying, fine, I'm going to power through on this.
Okay.
Eventually, okay, the train has to stop.
It's not an actual cure,
Yeah.
right?
There is
Drinking
no
more.
actual
Okay.
cure. There might be remedies to sort of deal, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Okay, it doesn't immediately go away, guys.
Fact or bullcrap is next. One guy practically ruined an entire continent. I will explain next on your thing. Teresa, Merry Christmas to you as well. Micah, good morning. Michael, you'd be correct on the gift bags. I like that. Kilder, what up?
Yeah, I gotta do the
What up? What up?
But I try to especially for Katie, I really tried to go above and beyond. She knows I can't rap, and I still try it anyway, just so she can see my effort. Not pay entirely too much money in gift wrap,
Yeah.
so that she can see that. Look, I put in effort.
trying.
Yeah, she likes this special gift wrap from Target.
Aha.
Too expensive.
Yes.
I buy it.
Gift wrap is it's all you're doing is you're wrapping future garbage around a box. So
That's true.
really
Everything
what's
within that wrapping is going in the trash.
hello, Jessica. Yeah. That's really the insanity portion of it. You want to talk about first world problems.
Yeah.
I mean, we wrap future garbage around something, hand it to somebody, they rip it apart and throw it away immediately.
Yeah.
We dumb. You are so dumb.
So dumb.
Hada voot 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 and a bloody doot. Oh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby.
Set my little laptop right there. YouTube. How to wrap Christmas gifts.
Looking up things with my laptop. Top. Marie. Now, Marie, are you the present rapper because you want to be, or you're the present rapper because you've been forced to be? That's where the question comes in. I was the present rapper as a child, did not want to be. Some people enjoy it. In my adult life, I do it about as fast as I possibly can. Just get it over with. Very utilitarian. If I have a box that I can throw anything in, I am more than happy to throw things in boxes real fast. I don't like wrapping misshapen things. As far as I'm concerned, you should be allowed to just throw them all into one giant Amazon box, and then it's sort of Christmas becomes unboxing. That's all it is. Just one. Open it. They're all in there. Hey, look at that.
There you go. Yeah, I try to do the gift bag thing, but
Ha na 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 na, doo doo, and a la la la, poo poo.
Julio. No. No, I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zach. Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a gift certificate for a color and a cut at Nisi's Salon in Roanoke. That's a $100 value. Orange Ave next to Jimmy John's, across from Famous Anthony's. It's surrounded by food, and it can be yours for you to enjoy or a gift this holiday season. Start calling now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We will start with caller 9. Two of you will go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. Oh, I'm bala, olila, and the blah, 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 blah. What'd you say? I was staying in Paris, Mike. I was like in Paris. I went to that axe throwing bar. Hanging out. K92, caller 1. Try again, please. K92, caller 2. Try again, please. We the blay and the blay, everybody. Nando beyando. Mondo beyando. Cynthia, good morning. What it is. K92, caller 7, try again, please. K92, caller 8, try again, please. Cheep, cheep. Hello. Cheep. Hi, who's this? Mary, where are you calling from? Mary. Hey, Mary. Right, Mary, make sure you... oh, let's see what we got going on here. What up here? Who back there? I'm back there. Who is me? K92, hello. Hello, who's this? Andrew, where are you calling from? All right, Andrew, hang on. Make sure your radio's turned off and on speakerphone or Bluetooth, anything like that, and we shall be on here in a moment. All right, Andrew, hang on. K92, hello. Hey, how you doing? Who's this? All right, Kathy. Do you have a speakerphone? A Bluetooth? All right. Well, I have you on as a backup. If we need you, you're gonna have to take that Bluetooth off. Okay. So yeah, we have our contestants already, but it happens all the time. Somebody hangs up or gets disconnected. So just hang on, just in case. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. Mary and Andrew. Yeah. We go down. Dudes.
Howdy doody.
Hello. What up? Okay. I will look at it here in a second.
Oh,
Figure it out.
Oh, are you the Keurig guy?
I'm the everything
Kinda.
guy. All right.
I'm like, why is he supposed to tell Zach?
Because I'm the one that can get things done. I'm the
Word.
Morgan Freeman Shawshank Redemption of this friggin' place. That's why. I'm a guy who can get things. Well, that's you're not allowed in here after what happened yesterday either. So. That's Ian. He's dead to me. That was a ghost just came in.
That's
here.
Ritz in the arena.
Fact or bullcrap is true false with a screw and you. Let's meet our contestants. We say good morning first to Mary. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
Mary, do you have your warm socks on today?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. She's ready to roll.
Yes, she
Mary is going to be taking on Andrew. Let's get Andrew in here. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning.
Andrew, what'd you have for dinner last night?
I had chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
He just grabbed a chicken out of the yard and just ate
Nom,
it.
nom,
It was
nom, nom.
right there.
Destroyed it.
Plain. I just had a chicken on a plate. That's
Yep.
all it was. All right, Mary, would you like to go first or second in the game today? Mary.
I'll go first.
All right, Mary will go first. Andrew, you will go second. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw, where you force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
Mary, your question in round 1. You know what? This is not the correct. I didn't update this question from yesterday. Oh, look at that. That's okay. You're getting it anyway. Mary, Factor Bullcrap. The average person unlocks their phone for no reason about 4,000 times a year. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw, Mary?
Bullcrap.
Bullcrap. Oh my God, she got it wrong. She got it wrong.
That means you're
I
wrong.
asked that question
I
yesterday.
didn't listen yesterday.
That's well, clearly.
Shame on you.
Or she's like, I just felt bad. I didn't want to give myself a head start over Andrew. Now, 10 to 11 times a day, we look at our phones for no reason, and that's 4,000 times a year by the
Something's
time we're
wrong
all
with
going.
us, yeah.
We crave.
We
want
need it.
We do. We want to see what's going on. Andrew, here's your question in round 1. Factor Bullcrap, Andrew. The average person puts in 31 extra unpaid days of work every year. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw, Andrew?
Hello.
Andrew. Did we lose Andrew?
Might have lost Andrew.
I think we lost Andrew. Well, this is going swimmingly. There goes Andrew, so he's done. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Mary.
Yay!
With a score of -1, she is victorious.
Congratulations.
Well,
Wow.
she won -1 to negative infinity, which
Yeah.
is what happened to poor Andrew, and she'll take it.
Yeah, she also looks at her phone for no reason.
Yeah, and it was
You're
on
one
a
of those
question she got wrong that we asked yesterday. This, my friends, could not have gone any better. That's
Wow.
exactly what this is.
Easy.
We blame Monica entirely.
I know. It's her
'cause
fault.
she's not here. I know.
Aw.
That's okay.
No
Mary,
awe, no awe.
you got the prize. You don't care. Like you
you're
got
right.
yourself the cut and the color from Nisi's Salon. They're in Roanoke on Orange Ave next to the Jimmy John's across from Famous Anthony's. So that's yours to enjoy, courtesy of Monica.
Yeah, we're looking at it that way.
Right. The rest
All right,
of
thanks,
us,
Monica.
right. The rest of us, we have been through this suffering because of Monica. That's how this is.
See, that's the key.
Yeah. I blame Ian, our news guy, who chose some woman's nuts over mine yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's his fault.
Zach's homemade nuts
Yeah.
didn't win the
Let's
competition.
not talk about that.
Oh, poor
Of course,
Zach.
I brought it up, so how dare me. All right, hang on, Mary. We'll get that info for you. Everybody else, the trending is coming next because we don't rely on Andrew at all for that one.
No.
Yep, that's just us. I think we can take care of that.
we'll fix it.
People are fighting back against a popular app. We'll explain in the trending also why George Clooney might be the coolest celebrity ever, and I wish I was friends with him.
Me too.
Oh, my God.
He's a cool dude.
Did you see what he did for his friends?
I saw that.
Yeah, you should be friends with him.
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
awesome.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Maybe you're in the NRV somewhere and there is some slippery roads. Maybe some salt is down on the roads. So just be careful about those windy roads and everything. And weather today, very cold, getting to only 35 and not as windy tonight as yesterday, but still about 23 tonight. 22 now at K92. School closings today. New this morning, Carroll County employee code 2 and 2-hour delays is a full list for you. K92radio.com. New this morning, Roanoke Catholic School and 1-hour delay for Salem City. So make sure you check that full list for school closings and delays online anytime. K92radio.com. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
While you're online, if you need to do some holiday shopping, either for yourself or people in your life, let me go ahead and recommend Omaha Steaks because we have a spectacular deal, chock full of food.
Phew.
I actually intend on using my chicken breast tonight.
Okay.
I'm going to use a chicken and then sort of like a mushroom risotto to go along with
fancy,
it.
Zach.
Mine will be much fancier than Andrew's, who just grabs a chicken out of the yard and throws
Right.
it on a plate.
Yeah, this
And-
doesn't work that way.
Right, we're going to season it up.
Season it up, make
Exactly. Here's all of the things that you can get for $49.99 in the family gift pack when you go to omahasteaks.com. You have to use this code, though, or you don't get the deal. Thang. THANG. Put it right into the search bar. It's not a coupon code. It just goes right into the search, and that is 75% off. So right now, Omaha Steaks is giving this exclusive savings for you. Listen to all the stuff you get for under $50. 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts. There they are. 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets for dessert, an Omaha Steak seasoning packet, and we'll give you 4 additional kielbasa sausages for free. So go to omahasteaks.com, enter that code THANG, T-H-A-N-G, right in the search bar, and get a 75% savings. It is a gift that's guaranteed to be a hit.
Hello, Mary. Hey, congratulations. Winning with negative.
I know. Winning by losing.
I'm not even sure what happened.
Addition by subtraction. That's what we have there. I don't know where the heck he went.
Doesn't matter now. Have you won with us before, Mary? Have you won with us before? That's okay. Okay. All right. What's
Cynthia,
your phone
we
number?
play a little bit right now. That's pretty much it. We don't ever, we just do a couple songs here and there.
All right. And
We're not
what's
straight
your
up
last
all Christmas, so you know, I guess if you want the ho ho and the ho, then you know where to go.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But
And,
we find most of our peeps, they're here because they don't want it, except for Stephen Hall. That's about it. What's up, Keith? Columbus, how you doing?
241.
Hello, Keith. What it is?
All one word. And what's your birthday? All right, cool. Do you know where we're located?
Can you do news 2 in 2 minutes? I'm gonna go check on this coffee.
Yeah, I got you. Cool. All right, yeah. Come on by whenever you have the opportunity, and we're open between 8:30 and 5:30 Monday through Friday. Okay. You too, Mary. Have a good one. Lord. Yeah, well, it's Lysol, so disinfectant. But it's the best I could do. It's all that we got. I don't know. Alan, I'm not sure. Independent may be way down on the edge of the listening area. Maybe. I'm not for sure where independent is. I know, right? I'm not sure. But you can get us on the app. Like K92 Radio app is free iPhone. Or if you have an Android, if you know, that's your situation. That's your preference. Yeah. You can do that. Yeah, that we might need that, Micah. Gerard, stop. Yeah, we might need some like actual like for breathing. Kind of stinky over here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will move before he gets back. Traffic. Sorry. Bless you.
Thank you. Coffee maker worked for me. Told you, guy can do things.
Oh, you fixed it? Fixed it up. $55 on this website. $54.99.
You're welcome, Keisha. What's the problem?
Looking for some shoes for Katie.
Ah.
Trying to find the deals, man.
Alan, it's because those rotten jerks at Q99 have more wattage than we do. We are 100,000 watts. They are 200,000. I mean, what the hell? They are. They are one of the largest radio stations in the country.
It's like 5 of them like that left, right?
Yeah, because you can't get that many watts anymore. So they're grandfathered in.
They don't make them like they used to.
You talking shit about me while I was gone? I'm sure you were.
No, I just sprayed some Lysol.
Yes. Hey, I walked into your fart chamber this morning, and I didn't say anything.
I didn't fart in there.
Yes, you did.
Not this morning. Did I?
Sure did smell like it.
It might have been leftover fart from you when you.
Oh, that's my favorite.
From when you were in there.
I enjoy the smell of my own.
I don't remember.
Well, your butt
The
says
other day you
differently.
definitely did.
Well, that too, yes.
You were like, I don't care. I'm going to tell you what I got to tell you.
I had to. I'm going to hold my breath. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Yeah, Gerard, don't kiss his ass. Farts come out of there. You look better in that seat. Get the hell out. Hey.
Oh, yeah?
I'll take the rest of the year off. Y'all can go screw.
You're about to.
Well, yeah. Just not yet.
About to anyway.
Soon enough. Soon enough, people. Soon enough.
Thank you, JCPenney, for not saying the price at all.
No.
I need a shoe connect. Why don't I have one?
$7:04. It's your morning thing.
Yeah.
Today is Zach and Freddy Mac. And I know you're thinking to yourself, well, where the heck is Monica?
Where is she?
Monica has left the listening area, and she has gone to Nashville to start her country music singing career.
Yeah, she's got one. She's got a full career of her left.
She absolutely does. This is Monica just yesterday because I have no idea why the reason. There was a guitar in the studio.
Oh, no.
And she
Somebody left
started strumming on the old banjo with this hot country hit.
Yeah, play a little ditty.
Let's see.
Wrong note.
Yes.
Little bass. Going down to the countryside. Bedford is where I reside.
Oh, it's worse than I remember.
Yes, this wing of this guitar is off. But hold on. Got my note going in my guitar. That's a terrible song. I gotta write it
guitar
again.
with guitar. Good job. So that is Bedford County Blues.
Bedford.
That will be the new hit song from Monica Brooks, country music sensation.
Oh, man.
She's gone to Nashville.
Country music, all the hits.
Yep.
Monica Brooks.
So if you're looking for her, I'd say by the time January 1st gets here, she will be working at a dirty strip club in Nashville.
Yeah.
So just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, my songs have no hooks. My name is Monica Brooks. Play me on your radio station.
Hey, that rhymes better than guitar and guitar. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Think about it that way.
Woo, man.
Pitbull does rhyme, what is it, Kodak with Kodak.
I think he does, yeah.
And he's a superstar.
It can happen for anyone.
So I am not going to shoot her dreams down.
No, I want to stay friends with her.
Yeah,
Just
not
in
one
case she
bit.
makes it big.
Exactly. If she's going to make it rain with money, then I don't want her to be like, for all you doubters, you're not
Right.
getting any of this.
Oh, you haters, man.
Yep.
I don't want
am
to be one of
here.
the haters. No.
I'm here to support Monica's launch into the bro country world because I think
Absolutely.
she can pull it off. We'll keep you updated on her career progress
Yeah.
throughout this entire journey.
We got you.
Next in the trending, this is why you got to be friends with people.
Okay.
Because you never know. Like, they become successful. You never know. What George Clooney did for all of his closest friends when he became successful.
Yeah.
I should have met George Clooney like 25 years ago when he was
Oh,
on
boy.
Facts of Life. That would have been...
You get right in there when it's early.
I wouldn't be
before
talking
the
about
come up.
this right now. I can tell you that much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Da, da, ba,
That was
da.
worse than I remember.
I know. It was...
12 hours later, it's like, woo! It
Yep.
was bad when I first
You're
heard
right,
it.
Brandon. Brandon says she's going to be at an open mic singing and throwing axes at the same damn time.
Lord.
You correct. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Jan. Oh, Monica's in here spying
Monica's
on us.
here.
There it is. Yeah.
That's only because I saw her comment on something else 4 minutes ago. She's on the Facebook Live.
Micah, instead of getting more watts, which they'll never let us have because we're at the cap, is just more radio stations.
That too.
They have to acquire more frequencies. More
We're
frequencies.
on all the radio stations.
Right.
You'll never lose
And
us.
You won't lose us if you go somewhere and we're still there.
Yeah.
That's the next
Key right there.
That's the next step, yo.
That's the key, man.
What up, Jeff? Jeff. Yes. It's just me and my Starbucks.
This is like a random thing. If you have friends that log in and either change your Facebook status or change your birthday on your Facebook page just to mess with you, you need new friends.
Oh, jeez.
Or just start logging out of your page before you walk away from your desk. Like I said, I told somebody happy birthday. I didn't really know this person personally, but I just assumed it was their birthday because Facebook said so.
Uh-huh.
And they were replying back to everybody saying, "Thank you, but it's not really my birthday. My friend changed my Facebook."
Well, just don't, I don't know, just change it back and then stop.
Don't reply to everybody and say all that. It's just like, just let it go. I don't know if anybody really cares that much. Also, like, I feel like that's so middle school. Ooh, he left his computer. Wow, we used to do that in computer class all the time. Somebody leave their computer up, go change it. Change their status. I like booty.
Now, Fred, I know you're a fan of the app Waze, correct?
I like Waze. Yeah, I've been using it a lot more recently than I have been before. But yeah, I like it a lot.
So
It's
have
very
a lot
helpful.
of people. That's kind of the problem with it. Waze, if you don't know what it is, WAZE, it's a traffic app. So it's sort of like Google Maps or whatever. But then
Yeah.
it incorporates, you're allowed to, while you're on Waze, say, hey, I just saw a cop, or hey, I just saw this person pulled over on the side of the road.
Right,
You know, that sort of
construction,
thing.
whatever
Yeah.
it is, whatever alerts.
So it's very helpful, but that part of the problem I'm finding now is because more and more people are using it, the little awesome shortcuts that it gives you when there is traffic are not really becoming any better than the actual traffic because all of a sudden you see 204 people exit at the same time as you.
Yep.
And
You already
then-
know what's up. We are taking the same
So, and
detour.
then traffic in these tiny towns is becoming absurd.
Yeah.
So now the towns are fighting back. There's a town in New Jersey, Leonia, which happens to be near the George Washington Bridge, heading into New York City.
Oh, okay.
And
There's
they
lots
have
of
now-
traffic.
Yeah, so too many people are getting off, trying to cut through Leonia.
Okay.
That it was causing gridlock in their tiny town. So now they are closing the streets to non-residents during rush hour. You're out. You can't. You get a ticket.
Those are private roads, I'm assuming?
No.
They're not in anybody's neighborhood. You can't just close off the road, can you?
A town can do that. They can close
What?
off access to local streets during rush hour, and because it can make you have like permit tags on your car and things like that. Oh, they absolutely can do that.
Wow. And then
Yeah.
they'll have you'll get a ticket for going through there. Wow.
But I
That's
get
crazy.
it because, I mean, something like the George Washington Bridge, there's so many people on it.
Yeah,
if they
sure.
all try to drive through Leonia because Waze tells them to, it's impossible for anybody to do anything in that town or an ambulance to get through or whatever.
Yeah,
and it
true.
doesn't really, it's not accomplishing anything.
Mm-hmm.
No one's getting through faster.
It's like a fire hazard, like when there's too many people in a room or in a club or wherever. There's too
Yeah.
much going on. So keep those people out of there.
So everybody using Waze, cut it out. Go back to an old fold-out map. Just
Yeah.
get off. We can't have you anymore.
Google Maps needs you. Go back over there.
I'm gonna have to start Malaise.
Malaise?
Flays. We're starting
Flays?
Flays. We're gonna start Flays, and it's the app to the app.
Okay.
It's the underground. It's the dark web version of Waze.
This is the underground,
Underground to the
GPS.
underground. Yeah.
Not too many people
So
know
now
about
we
it.
have to
Brand new.
have the detour to the detour to the detour in
Yeah.
order to figure this all out.
Number 2.
Number 2 trending this morning: Hatchimals still suck. In case you're wondering.
Really? I thought they kind of went away. I thought they just stopped making them.
No, they
just
still
go away.
have them, and they have all these different. I can't stand, as a parent, one thing I can't stand more than anything are these cheaply made piece of garbage things for children.
Yeah.
I mean, they cost 1 cent to make. They charge $40. They somehow figure out how to feed into your children's brain to make them think they actually want these things.
Right.
They're useless, they're garbage, and they break within 2 minutes, and they
Yeah.
don't want to play with them anymore anyway. That was Hatchimals last year at Christmas time. Everybody had to have a Hatchimal.
Mm-hmm.
Day after Christmas, you never heard about it again. And then Hatchimal this year has got some sort of mystery egg that they're trying to get you to care about.
Okay, stop it.
Yeah, and in addition, now they have bath bombs. Hatchimals, bath bombs.
The
You
little
can sit
thing
in the
that
bath and drop it in, and it'll be fun. Yeah, this mother would like to let you know that her 5-year-old suffered all sorts of chemical burns from this sucky Hatchimals bath bomb.
Oh, pay up.
No
That's
comment
I
yet.
don't want to have
Other
to
people
go through
say
all
it's
that.
fine. There are many recalls, and that's the other problem. Okay, you have a problem with Hatchimals? Where's the customer service? Would you please let me know where that is?
Right. You call them up, they'll put you on hold for like 20 minutes.
I don't even know if you have a number. It's probably like Facebook. Good luck finding any kind of customer service anywhere.
Oh, man.
So that's, Hatchimals. They still stink.
Number 1.
You know who doesn't stink is George Clooney.
George.
He is pretty freaking awesome. Now, this is Randy Gerber, who now, he's Julia Roberts' husband, I think. No, somebody famous. Cindy Crawford's husband. Cindy Crawford's
okay.
husband. But not at the time. This was about 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He tells a story of what George Clooney did for 14 of his closest friends.
Okay.
And George begins to say, listen, I want you guys to know how much you've meant to me and how much you mean to me in my life. So it was really important to me that while we're still all here together, that I give back. So I want you all to open your suitcases. And we open it up, and it's $1 million in $20 bills. Every one of us, 14 of us, got $1 million.
Yeah, he gave his 14 best friends $1 million. And before you jump, because I jumped too, well, this guy's married to Cindy Crawford. What does he care? Or, is it Matt Damon getting $1 million? It doesn't matter. These at the time too, because we're going back a few years. Not all of these people were successful.
We're in shock. We're like, what is this? He goes, I know we've all been through some hard times. Some of you are still going through it. One's working at a bar in Texas at the airport, trying to just support his family. He rides a bicycle to work every day. I mean, these are guys that took care of George, and now he's giving it all back. And George said, not only that, but I've paid everyone's taxes, so this $1 million is yours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was
He
like,
paid
you
the
don't-
tax on the money for you.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about your kids going to college or, your debt or your mortgage taken care of.
That's
right
incredible. And these are hardworking friends. So don't think, oh, my friends will take care of me when they make it big. You got those, friends that are working in the music business or something. No, these people are working hard to make it every day.
Yeah. I will
And they get
point out
rewarded
that
for being a good friend.
this is the exact setup that we did when I gave Monica and Freddie Mac their Zach Jackson's holiday nuts this year. Is we treated it like $1 million. I said, go ahead, open up your case. There's your nuts. You don't have to worry about going hungry for a solid minute or two. You will be all set as I give this to you. And I have paid the taxes on Z's nuts as well.
Well, thank you, Zach. I really
You are
appreciate that.
very, very
Feel like
welcome.
$1 million now.
I'm here to help. We are here to help. We do have somebody, we're going to get her on the phone here, says she wants to come on. Says she has a secret crush, wants to know if she should act on it. Some crushes, it's pretty cut and dry. Absolutely. Other ones, it is pretty cut and dry. Absolutely do not act on that crush. What's her crush? We will find out next. Let's be honest on your K92 Morning Thang. All right, she ready. She ready to roll, yo. There we go. Get that out. Get that out of here. Omaha, Omaha.
Omaha.
Omaha. Omaha. Oi, oi, oi. Ida-vida-vida-vida-vida. Aw, man, there goes the neighborhood.
Sorry.
What's up, Tracy? Mike, Junior, Robin. Slick toward Blacksburg. Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate it. Hi, Crystal. Good morning to you as well. Summer, howdy, howdy. You yearn for Kathy Gerard. I know you do. Catherine, happy to have you on board as you sit there and wait. Now, I hope you don't get called in so you can stay here and listen the whole stinking time. Good morning, Robbie. Play on, players.
Play on.
Oh, happy birthday. It's Ashley's birthday.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday. You sit there and dream about my nuts there, mister. Happy birthday to Ashley. She's over there. Oh, my God. Stephanie's here, too. And Jerry. Jerry? Seriously? Where you been? Aw. Today's one of those days where I want to get to the dinner making portion of the day. I just want to get to the let's make dinner. That's what I want to do.
Interesting.
Huh?
I mean, not for you. I say interesting, not for you. Like, obviously, you love cooking and stuff. It's an interesting part of the day to want to skip to, though. Not like back to your bed.
No, I want to sit there and make food. K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac. No Monica today. She has gone to Nashville to start her country music career.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you missed it yesterday or earlier when we played the version again, Monica is starting her own band, the Monica Brooks Ensemble. Manyanse, I believe it will be called.
Got to figure out the name is its working title.
Yes.
Because that's not going to make it.
Manyanse, and when she becomes Manyanse, that is where she will start singing country music like this horrible, horrible song, Bedford County Blues.
Little bass. Going down to the countryside. Bedford is where I reside.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my
She
gosh.
hit that note, and that note hit back.
I've never heard someone sing until Monica that made me dizzy, right? Like,
Yes.
It makes you feel
It
kind of
swirls.
woozy.
It's swirly.
It swirls a lot,
You
yeah.
can hear it. Let me get to that part again. It's
Going down to the countryside.
It starts to spin right here.
Bedford is where I reside.
Right. It was like that note was just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like an episode of Doctor Who where they start spinning around. I know exactly
Dizzy.
what you're talking about. Yeah. We are keeping her anonymous because she has a secret crush and she wants to know if she should act on it. So we say good morning to Not Sharon. Hello, Not Sharon.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. So secret crush. That's what I know, and you're questioning whether you should do anything about it. So help us with the details, and we'll try to help you with the answer.
Okay, I have a huge crush on someone. He's actually in the restaurant business. He's the owner, the manager. He is super hot. I actually go into the restaurant several times a week. I mean, I always want to check him out, but the food is actually really good.
Okay.
I know he's been single for a little while now, and I don't want to give too much information about him and the restaurant, but I pretty much just want to know what to do. I don't know if I should act on it, but the biggest problem is that he dated my best friend.
Okay. Because I was waiting for the wrinkle of why this even mattered. I'm thinking, okay, fine, big deal. You know this dude. So let me just refresh, because I'll admit, half paying attention. You you go into this restaurant. There's a guy. Did you say he owns the place? Or
He does.
Okay.
He's the owner and manager.
Aha.
Nice.
All right. So
Hard-working man.
he's the big dog.
Yep.
And you have interaction with him. Obviously, you know him since he dated your best friend.
Correct. We have a lot of interaction. I mean, we flirt quite often. I mean, but when I flirt with him, you know, little did my best friend know, even when they were dating, it meant a little bit more to me than she thought. So,
How long have they been broken up?
about a few months. I mean, honestly, they didn't even date that long. They dated barely a month.
All right.
So it's probably been about like 6 months since they were together, and she doesn't even go to the restaurant anymore, but I do.
Did it end poorly or something, or they just decided it wasn't working out?
Honestly, I think it was just like a mutual thing. He worked a lot. She wasn't, she works a lot. So it just didn't work out.
It didn't work out,
but I
and
think-
she never said anything after of like, oh my God, he was horrible or anything like that. It just didn't work out. You still like him.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've been crushing on him hard. I was kind of happy secretly when they broke up. And I got to be honest with you guys, like, and I would never tell her that, but he was flirting with me hard too. Like, I think he likes me. When I go in there, he gives me a lot of attention.
Yeah, you're
more
pretty
than
sure.
Anybody else.
Okay.
Now, Tracy weighs in on the Facebook live stream that no, friends don't do that.
Right. It's like girl code, guy code. Like, isn't that kind of a thing?
But it's not like they were married. Is this a
that's true.
situation where you can go to the friend and be like, yo, I'm crushing on Nate, and I would like to ask him out. You cool with that?
I mean, if you're prepared to lose a friend, like you have to be prepared for both extremes here, right? To still remain friends, and then maybe it's a little awkward.
I think about it with me,
or-
Fred. If you asked any of my ex-girlfriends from the past, all the ones I pretend that are dead anyway, if you say, yo, I'm really I'm kind of hitting it off with so-and-so, fine, I don't care. I had a friend in college who dated a girl that I dated, and then later we laughed about how she was a bad kisser. That was fine. I didn't care.
You guys just sharing. I think it's weird. I had a friend. I dated a girl one time, and we broke up. It was a bad breakup. It wasn't, really good. It was on Valentine's Day, by the way. And a few months later, she was hitting up my roommate. And he told me, And he was like, hey, do you care, like, if we hang out? And I was like, no, don't hang out with her. It was a bad breakup. It was weird. Like, I don't want you to be friends with her or anything like that.
Okay.
He hung out with her anyway.
Ah, yeah. See, that's the hard thing is he's asking the question. He wants you to just say, yeah, it's fine.
Right. He doesn't want it to be a big deal because I guess in the big scheme of things, it's not.
So he hung out with her anyway, and then what happened?
I didn't like it. I was mad for a couple of weeks after that.
And
they hung out one night.
Yeah.
And it was like.
Are you still friends with him?
We're still cool, yeah.
Okay, well, then it worked out for him. He didn't care.
He's a really good buddy of mine, but at the moment, it was kind of disrespectful in a way. Right? Because you asked me, I gave you my answer. You did the opposite of what I asked of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't hang out with her. Don't be with her.
I just don't have a problem with it. I mean, to me, life's too short, and also the dating pool is too tiny around here. Just because your friend goes out on one date, now that person's undateable, you're going to run out of people here pretty darn quick.
Well, there's other states in this country too. You know what I mean? There's
That's
online dating. There's a ton of things.
Too much traveling. Let's spin it around. Let's get some advice from you. Maybe, especially if you've been through this situation. Mm-hmm. You dated a friend's ex. Friend of yours dated your ex.
Right. Did you lose
How did that
friend?
go? Did you lose that friend?
Mm-hmm.
Did they come to you? Did you come to them? Like that's where, because we can all just have opinions of, yeah, go ahead, go for it. But that has no consequences or no experience. So if you have some, we would love to hear from you right now. 774-9236 or 800-468-9236. Use those numbers. You can also text as well to the number 52353 or hit us up on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook Live video stream. Not Sharon, will you hang with us for a minute, see if we can get you some advice?
Absolutely.
Cool. Hang on 1 second. We'll be right back. Let's be honest.
We're good to go on the roads. If you see anything, pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. A few texts already come in about, slippery roads here and there, especially like Blacksburg area, maybe on 81 in small spots. Just be careful out there. Take it easy today, as there is some black ice in some spots. Very cold, getting to 35 today, and not as windy tonight as yesterday, but still very cold tonight. 22 now at K92. School closings and delays online anytime at K92Radio.com. I know there's a long list of both school closings and delays. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
K92, hold on, please. Yeah, let me do that.
K92, hold, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I should do that. I'm multitasking too quickly.
K92, hello. Hi, who's this?
Oh, what a good thing.
Okay, Coco.
Coco?
Have you been through this situation before? I'm assuming you're calling.
Hello,
for,
Coco.
Friend, not Sharon.
Hi, Coco.
Okay. You might have asked what that question is. That is a good question. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can either ask that question for you or get you through to ask that question.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Coco. What else we got? Who else we got in here? Trying to refresh my text, which I'm sure won't work, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Which one are you calling? 6442. Okay. I'm going to text this one who friend dated my husband.
Oh, I see that. Hey, this is Freddy Mac from K92. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I got your text, and we wanted to talk to you here in just a moment. Get some help for our friend, possibly. What's your name? Yes. Absolutely. We will call you not soon. How about that? All right, sure. We'll talk to you here in just a moment. All right, hang on for me. All right.
Hi, it's Zach from K92. How are you? When you said hello, I was waiting for the rest of it to be like a voicemail. Like it's a hello. You are unavailable. What's your name if you'd like to share it, or we can make one up for you? Okay, you will be not Tina. I got your text, so I know what you're talking about. Just make sure your radio is off, and we'll be with you in about 4 minutes, okay? Awesome, thank you so much. Probably good. Unless you don't like cocoa. And yeah. Are the one you called is good though, right? Okay, then I really only need 2. I'm good. As long as they stay. Cool. All right. That's fine. Oh, I remember. Hi, Coco. Ah, well, see? There you go, Coco. Woo!
She said, like the chocolate?
Like Ice-T's wife?
Ooh, right. Who do you think you are?
Like
That name's
Ice-T?
taken.
Hi,
Ice-T.
Diane.
Coco. She's like, yeah, I said, what is it? I couldn't hear you. Coco, like chocolate, but Coco. Okay. Interesting name.
You mean on the video, Jeff? Is that what you're asking? You're looking for a tour of the command center, or is this an in-person tour of, hey, I would like to stop by?
Because if it's in person, that sounded like a no.
$4,000.
I'm being honest with you, Jeff.
Take people on tours all the stinking time, yo. Just
joking.
See, Tammy knows what I'm talking about. Dating pool around here is friggin' tiny, especially for men. Men that aren't, like, creepy, weird, or don't have jobs. Or, like, brush their teeth. Like, it's a challenge. You get a halfway decent man that owns a business, kind of gotta lower the
Right.
amount of demands.
He's
that
not
you
on
have.
drugs. I think you're good.
So you can't just answer yes, because that was a 2-part question. I don't know. I said, did you want it via the video, or were you talking about in person? If you say yes, I don't know where, because I have the delay on the text versus the talk. So as far as I know, you said yes to both, which maybe you did say yes to both. Also an option. Not Sue, not Tina, and not Sharon. We got a bunch of knots around here. Everybody down with the honcho. Blah, 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 blah. On the video. Ah, yes. Okay. Yes. You have to wait a minute, though. Hey! Strip it down. Strip-a-dibba. Strip-a-dibba.
How much time left?
5 seconds. We welcome back Not Sharon. Hello, Not Sharon.
Hello.
Has a crush on a man. He owns a restaurant. She goes into the restaurant 17 times a day. She eats every meal there.
Yeah, she's very hungry.
She says she's on one of those fitness plans. You have to eat 6 small meals. So she goes in 6 times a day. But you guys, you have been flirty with one another. Seems like there's something there. You're interested in pursuing something. The only wrinkle is he dated your best friend, but not for very long.
Correct.
And also, they just broke up maybe like 6 months ago or so.
6 months ago.
It's still fairly new. Okay, does your best friend, has she moved on? Is she dating someone new?
Yes. She's
All right.
actually dating somebody. She's happy.
Fine. So then she shouldn't care one bit.
She shouldn't.
Even if she
what I'm
didn't
saying.
like the guy, she could say, well, I'm happy, so good luck. Maybe it'll work out better for you. You know, I think it's completely fine. I say life's too short, and more specifically around here, dating pool way too small for men.
Yeah, it is. It's difficult to date nowadays. Did she know that, maybe you and him had some chemistry while they were dating? Your best friend, not sure.
Not really. I mean, she would laugh because we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
So she would tease me and be like, "Oh, God, you should have been the one dating so and so.
Okay, cool.
But
I'll step up
we
on that
never
then.
talked about it. You know what I mean?
Right, it was
Like,
a
I just
joke.
was like, ha, no big deal.
I feel like she'd be down with it. All right, so we have a lot of nots. Everyone wants to be anonymous. So this is Not Sue. Good morning, anonymous Not Sue. Hello.
Good morning.
Okay, what's on your mind, Not Sue?
I had a similar situation where I had a friend who dated this guy for 2 years. She broke up with him and moved away. And he and I started dating, but we checked with her before we actually went through with it because we both really cared about her, and she was cool with it. She and I are still friends.
Okay.
It worked out great.
Where would you have been, though, had she said, I'm really not comfortable with that?
I would have respected it and backed off.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's tough if you're not in that situation. Of course, I would be like, look, you don't even live around here anymore. Come on, you can't
But
be dictating
your
this.
friend, when your friendship matters, you care about those types of things. So you do the respectful thing and you ask first.
Right.
Like, hey, is this going to be weird? Because I care about our friendship. I want to be friends. Hey, we were friends before this boy came along.
Yeah.
And I want to keep what we have here.
I almost
like
feel
that.
like, and if she should, and especially in this situation, she should say yes. And
She
if
should.
if she
Right,
says no,
maybe.
I start questioning the friendship. Like, oh, you're in charge of everything? Like, how does this work out?
It's only because he's an ex.
We have another Not. It's Not Tina. Good morning, Not Tina.
Good morning.
Okay, what's on your mind?
I would say, how much does that friendship mean to you? Because
Okay.
if it means a lot, just say no.
Say no. Okay, you say that. And why do you say that?
Oh, my friend dated my husband.
After you were
Hopefully.
divorced, I'm assuming, or separated?
Oh,
Or?
no.
Oh, well, during.
While
Okay.
we're together, yeah.
Yeah, well, that would be a bigger issue
Okay.
right there.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be your friend. You don't do stuff like that to your friends,
That's
right?
a bad friend right there.
And,
That's
and
right, you
not
think.
Sharon also said she was kind of sort of flirty with him. He might have been flirty while he was dating. You know, it's that you're
That
crossing
is
lines,
why,
man.
that's why I did the honorable thing when Fred's fiance hit on me, and I was like, look, I respect his friendship
Man,
far too much.
I think everybody that listens to this show knows Zach is a dreamer.
I am a dream. You are correct. That is
You're a
true.
catch.
Uh-huh.
No, man, it's just
Oh, man, you don't understand. I'm charming. Very, very charming.
you are. and I'm sure this guy that owns the restaurant is very charming. He's probably a nice guy, but you got to really ask yourself, do I care about this friendship? And if you do, which I'm sure she does, just ask your friend.
I get yeah.
Just see where she's at.
Throw
with
it out there. If she says no, I mean, it seems it would
not
be
a
very
huge-
extreme. It's one thing if you're married, you got kids, all those things. This is 1 month. How many dates do you even go on in 1 month? 2?
There's a couple of best case scenarios. Either you ask your friend, she's cool with it, you start dating the guy, it's fine. Or you can ask your friend and then find out something she hadn't told you, like, hey,
Be
you
careful.
can date him
Yeah.
or whatever, but he's got herpes.
He stole my wallet. You know, that kind of thing.
He's kind of weird. Like, he has these quirks that he say he like to suck toes. I don't know, whatever it is. So, I mean, do what you want. Respect your friends, though. Friendships mean a lot, or they should.
So what do you think,
Okay,
Not
so
Sharon?
I think that I'm going to take the advice. I'm just going to ask her. I'm going to approach it in a good way and just let her know that this would make me happy, and hopefully, a real friendship could go through something like this, and we both want to see each other happy.
Absolutely.
And I will respect her, and hopefully she says yes, because I could use a little date for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So
She's
yeah,
like,
wanna
I
get
can't
on that
wait.
track.
I need some bones to jump. All right, I gotta. Hey, I understand.
Getting to the end of the year here. Gotta get something.
Time's running out in 2017.
All right, well, you keep us posted. Not Sharon, if there's anything to share, even just drop us a text or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely will. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you. Good luck. Thanks for sharing your story, and hopefully it all works out, especially because you got to find somewhere else to eat if it doesn't work
Right,
out.
I can't go to my favorite restaurant anymore. Ugh.
That's a challenge if you get flirty with someone at, say, a coffee shop, okay? And then
Yeah.
it doesn't work out. You think, oh, I'm gonna get coffee now. I
I
can't
like
go,
the coffee more.
I
Like,
can't go back there.
It's awkward.
Yeah, you might need to decide that first, Not Sharon. Do you like the food more? Because if you lose the food, that could be the most painful thing of this entire conversation. So
Yeah.
just think about it.
That's
It's
a
tough.
tough one. The food is really, really good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why
Yeah,
I've told
so-
all
I
the
got-
bartenders at my favorite bar and restaurant, this can't happen because I value your mixology much more than anything else. Not Sharon, keep us posted. Thank you so much. And if you want to add, you can always text in 52353. Next, blow your mind. You thought you had a bad babysitter growing up? This one's worse. I promise you. That is next and blow your mind. Havana, la, la, la. Stand by. I'm going to thank Yep, Freddie Mac's fiance is all, hey, Zach. And I said, look, I can't. I value the friendship.
Yeah.
Mary. Hey, Mary.
Yeah, my roommate. We're still good friends, though.
Jeff, I'll have some time here in a few minutes.
Hmm?
Jeff wants his little video tour. But
Oh, yeah.
I'm just letting him know he's got to wait a few minutes while I get this crap going. And on a bam. Oh, you have RVCCU here.
All right. Yeah, my roommate that wanted to hang out with that girl that hung out, and she slept over.
Well.
So I got home that night with my new girlfriend, and her car was there, and I was like, yo, what the? I was pissed. I think he just wanted to hit it. But he swears up and down on a stack of Bibles that he
I
didn't.
wrote Freddy Mac was here. You're not supposed to go near that property of mine.
Well, I could have saved him and let him know she had a little odor. So I could have saved him, but he just wanted to just.
Fred knocked his snowman off. I don't know where he is right now.
It's right here. He's here. Just relocated. Kind of like Elf.
Ah, yes, there he is. He's hiding. You have to find him. Yeah, he's Fred's elf.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. I don't want to trade jobs, Peyton. I don't want to work outside today. I agree. My hands are very dry. See, these are indoor problems. I need some lotion.
Indoor props.
Havana, la, la, la. Bananas, la, la, la. La, 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 blah, blah, la. Bananas, la, la, la. K92 Mornin Thang. Zach Jackson, Freddie Mac. You can hit us up on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page anytime you want. One person has requested a video tour of all the equipment. So we'll go ahead and do that here in a second after we blow your mind.
Blow. Mind.
This is why you don't get involved in other people's business. Because people are crazy.
Yes, they are.
Couple is arguing on a bridge.
Mm.
Guy's walking by, stops. Hey, is everything okay? The guy throws him off the bridge.
Yo! That's not funny.
No.
I shouldn't be laughing. But yes, mind your own business. Keep it trucking. You don't know what people are capable
Good
of
Lord.
these days.
Fortunately, this dude was rescued quickly, and he will survive. But he was thrown 45 feet off a bridge into ice-cold water by this dude in Connecticut. 25-year-old idiot Gregory was arguing with his 22-year-old girlfriend, Jennifer. It was on Thanksgiving, so I guess they were full of stuffing and anger.
Right.
And
let's walk it off.
It looked like things were escalating. This guy walking by, hey, is everything okay? Boom, into the bridge. Just gone.
Yeah, because you want to help, and you see a man talking to a lady, probably aggressively or whatever, and you call the police. I don't want to be. I'm not a hero.
People
you know
are
what
crazy.
I mean?
No, you're not.
No, police
You're
wear
no
the capes
hero.
around here, not I. I'm not a hero.
I know,
man.
and
I
it's
can't
just,
save him.
You want to be able to be.
Yeah.
But then people throw you off bridges.
People throw you bridge. They pull out weapons. They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's a problem there.
Oh my gosh.
Bad
I'm glad he's all
babysitter
right.
here.
Holy crap.
16-year-old babysitter busted because she was using the 10-year-old she was babysitting to help her rob a place.
What? Oh, because he makes the perfect accomplice. Like, what's he going to do?
Police got a call last Thursday afternoon about a young kid dragging a suitcase down the street. Well, here's what happens. The babysitter had used the kid to help him. It's a him. Something about boy babysitters I don't really trust.
It's a little weird.
I know. And I was a babysitter as a teenager. I was a fairly sucky one. I'll admit that. Just as a boy, I
You felt weird, too.
It's just you're not good at it. You're
Yeah.
not a good babysitter for the most part. I'm sure there are exceptions to the rule, but most 16-year-old boys suck at babysitting, and
They're
I would
trash,
never hire one to watch my children. I wouldn't have hired myself at 16.
Yeah.
Nothing happened, but I was a fairly disconnected, lousy babysitter.
Sure.
I'll admit that. Babysitter charged with 4 felonies now, including burglary, grand larceny, and criminal mischief, because the suitcase was just filled with
Cash.
I don't know what it was.
Or whatever.
Booty, whatever it was. But yeah, use
they
the
got the
10-year-old.
booty.
I know, a 10-year-old smaller, fit through a mail slot or something, and that's what they were doing.
Not smart.
Probably still $14 an hour. These two idiots I don't understand. They lied about being robbed. These 2 tourists, they were in Chicago, filed a fake police report and everything, and just said, well, we just wanted to have some fun for his birthday.
You know? Zach, I've been kind of thinking on bachelor party ideas, you know, in preparation for my wedding.
Right. What kind of fun can we have? And it
Not
seems
a
like
whole lot
good-
at the police station.
Let's
no.
go to the police station and let's tell them we've been robbed. Let's tell. And
This will
let's-
be funny.
Let's make sure we go all in on this joke. We're going to tell them that men stole a $12,000 engagement ring, $5,000 in cash, a $3,000 Louis Vuitton suitcase, $2,000 MacBook Air, and more.
They're laying it on thick there,
Exactly. And then the girl, it was Katie and Ryan. And Katie says, oh, and the mugger, he looked like Fat Albert. That was her joke.
Come on.
Come on is right.
Are you serious? And that's bad karma, too. You saying things like that happen to you.
Unfortunately for them, security cameras didn't back up anything they said, nor did their stories did not match up with each other either. Ryan said it was to, quote, have some fun for his birthday. And Katie said it's because, quote, we have bad friends. I don't know. That's,
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys have terrible judgment, too. That's a dumb idea.
In your bachelor party, can we just, like, have a nice meal? Like,
Can we
is
just
that too
hang
much?
out?
I know,
Can
really.
can we be adults?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just have a nice conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Good Lord.
It's a lost art form. Having a good party, just celebrating a
know.
good birthday. I don't know
that,
what it
that
is.
was in none of the commandments of Zach Jackson's guide to throwing
No,
a
it
good
was
party is fake police reports and pretend you got mugged by Fat Albert.
Yeah, that is a highway to jail. Stupid. We are clear on the roads as far as traffic. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Got some reports of slippery road conditions in a lot of tight spots, windy roads and whatnot. So just be careful. Drive safely today. Very cold as well. Only getting to 35 today. And cold tonight. 22 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
I gotta go back to DJ college too, because I mean I should already had it the ready. It's just this to get going.
There you go. I like that.
Give me that MacBook. What are you doing over there? You got a sandwich? Yeah, what's
there you
up?
go.
It's fun.
Take it away.
And I'm gonna sing a song for you.
Give me that suitcase.
And who's gonna show you a thing or two?
That's a nice ring you got there. Yeah.
You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang.
$5,000 in cash.
Lots of Louis Vuitton backpacks.
We do our thing.
Hey, Fat Albert.
That's better. Yeah, I had to go back in remedial radio college right there to learn on my Fat Albert.
Made you feel good,
Shout
man.
out to everybody on the Facebook Live video stream. We'll do the little video tour here in a second. And Barbara says, can someone give a shout out to my friend Susan? Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan, the friend. How's
There
it going?
is. RVCCU, Freddy Mac.
Freddie Mac here to talk to you about RVCCU, the Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union. Of course, like things happen. You need some extra funds for home projects, emergencies. You got Christmas shopping going on. This is like, this is tough right here. You're getting down to the wire. Right. So if your list is bigger than your budget, make sure you go in to Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union, apply for the Holiday Helper Loan. You can approve. It doesn't depend on your credit score, so there's no credit check. And then you can borrow up to $1,500. You can all the details, rvccu.org, or you can walk into any of their